Walele, where you do? Walele, my brother, where you do? Walele, Akali, make you tell me where you do. Walele, Finidi, make you tell me where you do. Walele, Ayegbeni, make you tell me where you do. Walele, Tijani, make you tell me where you do. Walele, Ataribo, make you tell me where you do. Walele, Ayobo, make you tell me where you do. Walele, Papilo, make you tell me where you do. Erike Jofo, make you tell me where you do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tell me where you did this morning. This is Esteem Radio Vision, and this is Esteem Sports right here on Esteem Radio Vision, and this is welcoming you to a brand new week. But of course, to get your week going, let us talk some sports. Or maybe some football. Depends on what your interest is. I remember myself, LEX, LEX, POSIMI, and with me on the program this morning is a very delectable. They use delectable for man. So introduce yourself, please.
My name is AYOMIKUN.
AYOMIKUN.
AY for short.
AY for short. What are you going to be doing for us today?
We are going to be bringing you football, and we are going to be giving you football analysis on what happened
during the weekend. Exactly. That's how we do it here on Esteem Radio Vision. I want you to come with us as we go.
Winning our culture.
So, dear Esteem Navigators, once again, I want to welcome you back. But before we continue, I want to quickly thank especially the executive producer of Esteem Radio Vision, in person of the Michael Adeboye Ashalu, who is making all of this to be possible.
our own Oga.
The number one. No, somebody corrected me this one. He said number 2. Now that person is going to explain how come. How come? Because that person will not last this month. All right.
1980 nations.
You know how we do it on Esteem Sports, and this morning we'll be bringing you the lowdown of everything that happened in the world of football and the Premier League and in some of the biggest leagues in the world for this weekend. And I think before we continue, I want to thank the man behind the button, in person of Abdul Samad Balogun. Big Balo.
Number one.
Number one. Kò ṣẹlẹ̀ mi ẹ̀. Kò sọ́mọ náà. All right, ladies and gentlemen, over the course of the weekend, we had Liverpool sparring with Everton. That's a Merseyside derby.
Yeah.
Liverpool Everton, and the game ended 2-1. Some people will say it's another scrappy win for Liverpool. But before we get down to that particular business, right, we are going to give the lowdown of all the games that happened over the weekend, and I'll be taking the Premier League, while AYOMIKUN will be taking the La Liga. So make sure you are ready. Yeah. Now in the Premier League over the weekend, Liverpool secured a win. Impressive, or maybe not. We'll get to that as time goes on. But they secured a win, a 2-1 win over Everton, their Merseyside rival. And also on that same Saturday, Brighton secured a 2-2 draw with Tottenham Hotspur. I think Tottenham was winning that game first, or Brighton was winning that game first. And Tottenham came back from 2-0 to secure a draw, 2-2. And Burnley secured a 1-1 draw with Nottingham Forest. West Ham lost to Crystal Palace 1-2. And Wolves lost to Leeds. I think Wolves has not won any game this season at all. And this is game week 5. Wow, that's interesting.
Thank God for Chelsea.
Wait, we'll get there now. You're rushing.
I'm not.
You're rushing. Chill. Relax. All right, that same Saturday, Manchester United rather, they secured a red card reading win over Chelsea Football Club, winning that game 2-1, and against everybody's expectation, I must add, because almost everybody expected that Chelsea would win that game hands down because of how Manchester United have been performing this week, but we'll get to that in a minute. Also on Saturday, Fulham secured a 3-1 win over Brentford. I think this is the same Brentford that drew against Chelsea a week ago, right? 2-2. And one would think that Brentford will start something like a revolution from there, but this is them losing to Fulham 3-1. And on Sunday, that was yesterday, Bournemouth played a 0-0 draw with Newcastle. Even with Watamade, they couldn't they couldn't get it. Anyways, also yesterday, Sunderland secured a red card reading 1-1 draw with Aston Villa, and Arsenal secured a 1-1 draw with Manchester City. Now, before we go to the La Liga results, I want us to quickly talk about some of these games. Or, okay, maybe before we talk about that, let's quickly get the La Liga results over the weekend.
So, La Liga result over the weekend, we having Barcelona beating Getafe hands down on a 3-0 victory. And Atletico Madrid and Mallorca, I think Atletico Madrid should win that game. To me, Atletico Madrid should win that game.
But they didn't.
They didn't. They played a full-time draw, which is 1-1. And Valencia get a big win against Athletic Club. And then Villarreal got a secured win against Osasuna.
Okay.
And then, as we all know, my favorite, Real Madrid got a win.
Wait, no. Before you continue, you did not give us that information before we started. You were supposed to be a Chelsea fan.
No. Yes, I'm supposed to be a Chelsea fan.
You changed?
No, it's not that I changed. I always
What
support
happened?
the winning team.
Oh, okay.
You
are a scavenger.
No,
you're always looking for where there is a win.
I support the winning team.
Oh my Jesus.
So,
Now let us rewind to 1980.
my favorite, Real Madrid secured a 2-0 victory against Espanyol. That was a very good game, a very tight game.
Another 2 penalties.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. Is that all for okay. Okay, in the Premier League, we'll be talking about 3 games that stand out. We'll be talking about the Liverpool-Everton game. We'll be talking about the Arsenal-Man City game. And we'll be talking about the Man U-Chelsea game. Those are the 3 games we'll be touching in the Premier League. I want us to start with the games that happened yesterday before we go to Liverpool that happened on Saturday. So yesterday, Manchester City and Arsenal, they played a 1-1 draw. And that game started with Arsenal, with Man City scoring first.
Yeah.
So, this is the quick question I want to ask you. Man City this season have not been flying, really.
Yeah.
They've not been flying, and it is understandable because they've had a few injuries to their important players, if we should put it that way.
The important players. What do you mean?
Yeah, I think what's this guy? Ryan Cherky has been injured this season. What's his name again? Some of their new players, I think like 3 of them have been injured already this season, and it's just game week 5. So they've not been flying for real. They've not been flying. They've not hit the ground running, and one would not. Anyways, I think coming off the back of an abysmal season, considering Man City's standards under Pep Guardiola. What do you think? Okay, let's start with the game first. With this game, Arsenal was expected to maybe have a bigger chance of winning the game, but Arsenal considered first, and they had to fight to get a draw in that game. Now, from your own understanding and from the happenings in the game, what do you think?
Yeah, to me, Man City has been okay. Don't let me say shit.
You already said it.
Don't let me say shit. Man City has been they have been underperforming since. Let me just say since last season.
Yes.
Since last season, they have been underperforming. Even coming to this season, they are still underperforming. Yeah, you are saying that they lost some of their key players. Checky, I think they just signed those news guys.
Yeah, you can
Those new
remember
guys.
they actually sent a lot of players out of the club as well. So
I think the player I think that they really
The
missed
Brain.
is the brain.
uh-huh.
The brain.
And they
So,
brought in the likes of Ryan Cherky to come and fill in the boots of
Yeah,
the brain,
yeah.
and he was injured. So I think it's understandable.
Yeah, it's understandable, but I won't say that Ryan Checky is not good, but then he has not proven himself yet. Maybe because of the injury. Even if he's in the match,
He still wouldn't have done much.
maybe because this is Premier League.
Okay,
This is Premier League.
so maybe we should quickly delve into the
This is Premier League, so-
stats of that particular game.
Yeah.
As far as possession is concerned, Arsenal won the possession with a whooping 66.8%, while Manchester City had 33.2. That's very strange considering how dominant Man City under Pep Guardiola has been, and they had 11. Arsenal had 11 corners compared to Man City's 1 corner. Arsenal, they both shared 2 saves. Arsenal had total of 5 shots, total of 12 shots, while Man City had 5 shots. 3 on target for Arsenal, 3 on target for Manchester City, 6 off target for Arsenal, and 2 off target for Man City. Shots inside the box, they both shared 2 shots inside the box. Shots outside, they both shared 1, and none of them hit the woodwork, and they both created 2 big chances. So if you are going to follow the words of Jose Mourinho, where he said they can keep the possession, as far as I get the win, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It means that from these statistics, yes, Arsenal buzzed the possession. But from what we have statistically, Man City had a chance of winning this game, or of getting, and they got something out of it. But they had a chance of winning this game, considering the fact that they had 5 shots, 3 on target. Arsenal had 12 and 3 on target still. So Arsenal were more wasteful than Manchester City. So if Manchester City was more precise, so to speak, I think they would have gotten even more goals than Arsenal.
Okay, don't let us say wasteful, because obviously, yeah, Arsenal
They didn't get enough.
Yes, Arsenal created a lot of chances.
But we're wasteful with it. They had 12 shots.
They are
6
just
on,
unlucky.
7 or 8 on off target.
They are just unlucky. Let's just put it like that.
Oh, okay. So we bring luck into football now.
They are just unlucky. I mean, a ball that a player playing the ball is aiming at the post.
Yes.
He's aiming to score.
But they missed it. They missed it 8 times.
He's unlucky.
But they still missed it 8 times.
Yeah, we can't say it. Although
was it even 8 times? Because they were only able to hit the target 3 times. Right?
Yeah.
They hit the target only 3 times.
Yeah,
so if that's the case, it means that they were off target 9 times.
9 times, yes. We can't still we can't.
They were wasteful. No, Arsenal was wasteful in that game. They should have done better with the chances that they created, especially against a team like Man City. Man City is a team that can punish you anytime in the game. You can never write them off. They can always punish you, right? So if you are playing against that kind of team, it means that every chance that comes your way is a golden chance. Take it. And they didn't. They didn't. So Arsenal is still wasteful. They were wasteful in that game, and they should have done better. If they are supposed to be considered a title contender, just like everybody think that they should be, because of
Arsenal should be winning the Premier League this season.
Oh.
Yeah, with that squad depth, they should.
Tell me something.
They should be winning.
Why?
No, they should be winning.
Why?
Obviously, they have 2 players in one position.
Oh.
They have 2 players in one position. So
all over the pitch.
Yes, all over. So I don't see them not winning the Premier League this season. Obviously, if they did not win the Premier League this season, then they need to do something. Something must be done.
Something like what?
Something must be done. They need to do something because they have the squad depth. Imagine having the likes of Eberechi Eze. They have the likes of Madueke.
Okay.
Even beginning Gyakores to that squad.
Anyways, I don't think some Chelsea fans that I know would agree with you that Madueke is a good addition to the Arsenal fan, because they feel like Madueke was not useful for Chelsea. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Arsenal have not been able to live up to what people expect of them, even after 5 games. One would think they will be flying, and I also think that Arsenal fans are deluded. Baba Gunners would agree with me if he was here. But I think Arsenal fans are deluded. You know why? Now, right now, Arsenal is not doing so well, or they are not doing bad either. But they are not doing so well considering the pedestal they've been able to put themselves, right? And right now they are 5 points behind league leaders. That's Liverpool. They are 10 points. They are 10 points after 5 games.
This isn't just that, you know.
I know. I'm just saying. But we cannot rule out that in all of the last examples where we've had a team winning their first 5 games, all teams have gone on to win the league. And Liverpool have done that. We'll get to that anyways. But what I'm saying is this. No, we'll get to there. We'll get there. Okay. What I'm saying is this. All Arsenal fans expect Arsenal to be, at this point of the season, be really flying. They've lost to Liverpool and they've drawn Manchester City. And these are contenders that everyone would expect them, if you want to win this league, make a statement against teams like this. Right? And they've lost it where it matters, and they've drawn where they should have won. Right? So one will think, what exactly are they doing, or how soon are they going to be able to put themselves together to be considered as a very serious contender for this team? And you remember last season, Liverpool did the same thing. Okay, maybe I should not talk about it now. Let's go to Manchester United versus Chelsea.
All right.
That game ended. Okay, yes, you're a Chelsea fan, so let's do a bit of Chelsea burial. Let's do a bit of Chelsea burial. We are taking it from the nearest. Man City was the nearest, and followed by Chelsea, Manchester United. That was a big game.
Yeah.
That was a big game for Saturday, and Manchester United won that game. Surprisingly, as far as I'm concerned, that was a surprise result for me. And to think that both goals from Manchester United was scored in the first half. But that game was not short of drama. There were two red cards in that game. One to Chelsea, one to Manchester United. Right? And to think that I was not able to watch that game because I was quite busy. And I was wondering, usually when a keeper gets a red card, it's usually followed by a penalty, meaning that he made a mistake or he did something nasty inside the box. How did Sanchez, let's start from there, how did Sanchez get a red card?
Okay, I think Sanchez fidget a little in that match, because he saw Mbeumo coming. He saw Mbeumo coming, obviously 1-on-1. So he fouled him outside the box. So
outside. Okay. That's a straight red. Definitely. That's a straight red. And if that's the case, Manchester United won that game with Chelsea dominating possession, because Manchester United had 41.2% possession while Chelsea had 58.8% possession. I remember last week when we were talking about this, Abdulsamad Balogun told me categorically that anything short of a win for Chelsea in that game is not acceptable.
No, okay, let me talk.
Tell me what happened. Let me hear from you. And I'm sure you'll be saying the mind of Abdulsamad Balogun.
Yeah.
Correct?
See,
correct?
I should.
Okay.
You see,
let's go.
One thing I see in that match is that Maresca did a lot of error. I think he did a fucking... Sorry for the word. Maresca did a lot of error. I don't know. Because you had the red card, does that mean that the game has ended? No. You had the red card, you removed both Neto and Esteval, the two players that are supposed to create chances for you. Okay. Okay.
You don't want to be embarrassed, because it would have been embarrassing if the game was ended like 5-1.
Against Man U was in Man U.
The same Man U scored 2 before you even got 1.
That's because of the red.
Either or not, they scored 2 before you even got your own 1.
That's okay. Imagine the second half. Did you see how we played them hands down in the second half?
No, I did not see. I did not watch.
That's how it is. Maresca fucked up. Maresca did a lot of error, substitution error. In that game, I was even thinking that, okay, probably when Kopama is getting off, we should bring in Garnacho. Bring in Garnacho. Those are players that are very fast that can create chances for you. No, you are bringing you are defending for Man U. Why? I mean, it was so painful. I won't lie to you. It pained me. It was so painful.
Hey, that's why you went to Madrid.
No, Madrid is my second favorite.
That's why you went to Madrid.
Madrid is my second favorite. But really, honestly, it was so painful to me because I don't see you removing Esteval and Neto in that match. Those guys are ballers and they can still give you results. Okay, even if you want to remove, I understand that you can still remove you can still remove Esteval. You can remove Esteval to replace the goalkeeper. But still, you don't have to remove You don't have to remove Neto. Neto is fast. Neto can create chances. Have you seen the link play between Neto and João Pedro? Those two ballers are amazing. Okay, Kopama sustain.
I can see you are saying these things with passion. That continue, please.
Kopama sustain an injury.
Is this in your mind? Okay.
Kopama sustain an injury.
Okay.
Agreed. But then why will you remove Kopama and you bring in Santos? Though Santos is a very, very good player. Though I won't dispute that. But then in that game, I'm expecting Garnacho to come in. I'm expecting Garnacho to come inside. But then
Garnacho did not come inside.
But then you messed up. You put us onto shame. Imagine against Man U.
What a painful experience.
It was so painful.
Sorry. Oh,
sorry. I'm all over it. Like I said, my favorite team won this weekend. Madrid, so I'm okay.
All right. So in that game, Chelsea got a red card given to Sanchez, and Casemiro also got a red card for Manchester United. But the game was won by Manchester United, which we can say would boost their season a little bit because maybe they can get inspiration from this and maybe kickstart a good season for themselves. Yeah. Let's just wait and see how it pans out for Manchester United. But as far as Chelsea is concerned,
do you even know what is paining me?
Waiting they pay you. Tell me.
We lost 2 matches last week against Bayern and against Man U.
So you are mauled by a superior team.
No.
Should we say that?
No. I can still accept for Bayern Munich, but Man U, no. Man U is not a superior team to Chelsea. No.
So in 1 week you lost 5-2 to two teams.
I mean, so hilarious, and I won't.
It's not hilarious. I'm not saying you smiling or laughing. So it's not hilarious.
No, it's hilarious. It's still hilarious.
No, there's nothing hilarious about that.
Because I was just smiling while watching the match. Almost.
You were smiling or you were frustrated?
See my team playing this nonsense.
Beautiful nonsense. All right, let's go to the most serious team in the league. Liverpool against Everton.
Which one is the most serious team
5
in the league?
out of 5. Scrapey wins. 2-1 here, 3-2 there, 2-1 there, 3-2 here, 1-0 there, 1-0 there, and all of that. But it has been 5 games, and it's been 5 wins. This is a new season, and according to history, every team that has gone on to win their first 5 games have gone on to win the league. This can happen, or maybe not. Right? It's the game of football. Anything can still happen. So nothing is decided yet. But right now, the league stands at 15 for Liverpool and 10 for the second place team. That's 5 points difference. Yeah. And one of the things that we've noticed about Liverpool over the last 2 Premier League wins that they've had is the fact that they start well. They can run out of gas maybe towards the end of the season, but they always start well. That's what happened in 2019-2020. That at some point there was 15-point gap between the first and the second, right? Also the same thing last season. That it was so big, the gap was so big to the extent that they lost 3 games out of 5 towards the end of the season, and it still did not affect their league standing. So this is another season, another challenge and all of that, and they've won 5 on a row. A lot of people are saying they are lucky, they've not been doing well, they are still in 3rd gear and all of that. But they are getting the win. And that's one of the things that everybody understands about a winning team. You can play rubbish, but you get the win. You get the points.
Okay.
Now, for this game, this is a derby game.
Yeah.
My Liverpool, Everton. And if there's anything that Everton celebrates in their existence, it is we beat Liverpool. That's one thing that they love celebrating. Now, what can you say about this? About Liverpool's reality, or about the league's reality as a whole? Okay. About Liverpool's reality and about this game.
Okay. Now, don't let me be biased. Don't let me be biased because don't let me be biased. Now, I will say that Liverpool is the most serious team in the league currently.
I agree.
Even throughout this season, I don't think they've lost.
No, they haven't. Only the Community Shield.
Community Shield. I mean, when the season starts, when the game gets more where we need them to. Liverpool they have been amazing. They have been amazing this season. I mean, they are I will say they are the most serious team right now. That they are even the title contender. Now them they call title contender. Is other things? No, sorry, I won't say title contender. Is other things that are contending with them for the title.
Oh, okay, yeah, they are already the title owners. So it's theirs to relinquish.
Yes, so it's other things that are contending with them for the title, and then they are still proving that okay, see, we for a year for this year they are the boss.
We there.
Because honestly, I imagine playing 5 matches and you are winning all of them. It's not just that.
6 matches if we had the Champions League.
And it's not even that you are playing below the 10 to 20.
You've been playing tough teams.
You have been playing tough teams. You've played Arsenal. You've played Arsenal. Imagine you secured a win against Arsenal. So I mean that's one of the that's a team that can say that they are serious. They know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. Unlike one thing that we shouldn't bother to say here.
All right, so it means that now I think the question I want to ask you is this: we've both established that Liverpool have proven to know what they are doing, but we cannot deny the fact that a lot of their new players have not been performing to the expectation that people expected. For example, Florian Wirtz, he was signed for £116 million, and he has still not buzzed any game. He has not been playing badly, but he has not buzzed any game to show that, oh, this is my price tag and this is what I can do. He has been playing like a £50 million player or a £40 million player so far. Also, Alexander Isak was signed for 114 or 120 something like that. I can't remember. Million pounds, and he has played just 2 games so far, and he has not played 190-minute game. He has not played 190-minute game. What's his name? Jeremy Frimpong, the new right back, has been on injury. He has lost already 2 games this season to injury. If not because of the international break, maybe he would have lost more. He just came back from injury. Also, Milos Kekes struggled against Atletico Madrid. He was removed in the 30-something minutes. So a lot of their new players have not really been playing fantastically, but they are still getting the results, right? How do you think that maybe, just maybe, even when they get their players to do better on the pitch, their new players, maybe when they gel better with the team and all of that, do you think that there's every chance that Liverpool will be able to blow off teams instead of them getting tired after a while or in the second half in the season?
Okay, now, like I said, the Premier League is don't let me. I'm not saying this based on anything. Premier League is one of the hardest league in the world.
Yes.
It's one of the hardest league in the world. So you can't remember when I was talking when we were talking about Man City, when we said Ryan Cheke.
Yeah. Yes.
That is the one that is supposed to
Yes. Step in for their brain.
Yeah. Yeah. You said you've not seen anything.
Yes, definitely.
So now all these players, I will still say that they need time.
Right.
Yeah, they need time. They need time
to settle in.
They need time to settle in to prove themselves. So, I mean, it's just 5 matches, right? So let us talk about them maybe after their 10th
after 10th game.
Yeah, if they are still not doing anything,
then we can start.
Then we can now can start saying.
But there's somebody that has stood out as far as I'm concerned, even for the Liverpool, yes, Ugo Ekitike. And these 5 games, he has had 4 goal contribution, 3 goals and one assist. 4 goals contribution in 5 games. That's a lot for someone coming from Frankfurt. One would expect Isak to be the one having that kind of stats, right? Since he has been in the team, but I think Isak's situation is understandable. He has not touched a competitive game in 4 months, right? But if that's the case, we can both agree before we round up on this program this morning that Liverpool has shown that they are here to retain their title, and it's left for every other team to try and snatch the league from them. Okay, we wait and see how it pans out as the season continues, and hopefully, as far as I'm concerned, hopefully Liverpool will be able to clinch the trophy again, because I am a Liverpool fan. Apparently, you know that I'm a Liverpool fan.
That's why he's smiling.
And of course, if you are winning, you smile.
You can see he's smiling.
That's why I was shocked when you said Chelsea lost and you are smiling. How nah?
No, Chelsea lost is like, God,
you lost to one of the worst teams in the league, Manchester